What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my channel, GbayYT here, back in again with another Wild Rift video. Today, we're going to be going over Patch Notes 1.0a. My thoughts on these patch notes, they were all needed. One more person needs a nerf, and that is Ezreal, because he is way overpowered right now. And I know everyone is thinking that. I've seen people tweeting out, what about Ezreal? What about Ezreal? I'm right with him. What about Ezreal? He needs a nerf. And I'm telling you, next patch there's going to be an Ezreal nerf. Mark my words. If there's not, people are going to be going crazy. We're going to be getting right into business. So let's get it going. So what I did to see the patch notes, I went on Twitter, typed in Wild Rift, went to the official Wild Rift page, scrolled down, and clicked on the link. So if you guys ever are having a hard time finding them on Google, you can go to their Twitter page, and I'm sure they tweeted it out. So we're going to get right into these guys. They nerfed 3 champions, and all 3 of them needed a nerf because they were way overpowered. So to start, Blitzcrank was the first one. Blitz is supposed to rely heavily on his hook to make plays, but at this point, he can just run at you even without landing a hook and still solo kill your squishies. This couldn't be more true. Blitzcrank right now is way overpowered. So what they did, they lowered his health from 690 to 650. They lowered his health regen per level from 1.07 to 0.81. Also, they nerfed his ultimate. Damage 250, 375, 500. Instead, they did 200, 325, and 450. So right there, that's a huge buff or huge nerf right there. But definitely much needed. And then they also, the silence duration of his ult, they changed from 1 second to 0.5 seconds. So I went ahead, took a little footage of Blitzcrank to show why he's overpowered right now. And let's get into it right now. So as you can see right here, we have Ahri versus Blitz in the mid, both relatively the same health. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, this should be not happen. It's a mid laner versus support. I mean, mid laner should win all day. And it's a battle. Look at this. It's a bloodbath. And guess who comes out on top? Blitzcrank comes out on top right there. I mean, the only thing I can say about that is overpowered and definitely needed a nerf. So good thing they gave him a nerf. To the second champion they nerfed, Vayne. Vayne in the duo lane seems legit, but Vayne in the solo lane is simply not fun to play against. We're making her more vulnerable by reducing her move speed. Silver Bolts is also taking a large hit since she seemed to be doing way too much true damage, which has little counterplay. So what they did, base stats, movement speed, they lowered the movement speed from 330 to 325. Not too big, but definitely makes a small difference. Night Hunter, movement speed bonus. 30 at level 1, they changed it, they halved it. 15 at level 1, 20 at level 5, and 30 at level 9. Right there, that's a huge nerf, much needed. Damage for Silver Bolts, 50, 70, 90 to 110. They almost halved it to 30, 50, 70, 90. So again, this is much needed. I mean, we saw too many people playing Vayne and just taking over games left and right. So again, we went ahead, we clipped a little footage, and we're going to show you right now why and how Vayne is overpowered. So as you can see right here, we have Vayne. Can't get near him. Gets hit with the ult right here. I mean, he should literally be 10% health, but somehow has 70% health. Taking out Garen, no problem. Gonna find Nasus right here, no problem. Gonna find whoever that is, no problem. Gonna find Yi, killed Ashe right there. Yep, killed Yi. And then we have a full health Ahri versus 20% health Vayne. And look at that, the pentakill. Talk about overpowered. Sheesh. Lastly, we're going to be moving on to Xin Zhao, probably easily the most overpowered champion in all of Wild Rift. They said that his win rate, if he says right here, pick rate and win rate is way too high. So what they said is the clear outlier from patch 1.0, Xin Zhao's pick rate and win rate are both very high. His full combo is sweeping foes off the map, and teammates can't even touch him if he has his ultimate on. We're nerfing his most important stat, attack damage, while also making him much squishier. So this is all needed. I really do. He's way overpowered in the game. So what they did, attack damage, they took it from 70 to 64. Health per level, 115 to 105. Armor per level, 4.3 to 3.9. Magic resist from 38 to 30. Also, they did cast range from 6 to 5.5. And then with his ultimate, the cooldown, 80, 70, 60, they made it 185, 70. Which is all very, very needed in my opinion. People were just picking him, taking the games over, and it wasn't fun to play against Xin Zhao. And you saw him picked almost every game. We were playing against him almost every game. So we have Xin Zhao here, bot lane, facing Fiora and Master Yi 2-on-1, as you can see. Look at this. No problem, Xin Zhao said. Overpowered. I mean, simply, that's just not fair. Moving on to the last part of the notes here, major bug fixes. They said not every bug fix is listed here, but the most notable one is below. Fixed an issue where bots were significantly overperforming in practice mode. Practice. 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 No one cares about practice mode. October 25th, hotfix. We deployed a hotfix on October 25th to re-add 60 FPS mode for some devices. We're aware that many devices are unable to access higher graphic tiers and are continuing to monitor the impact on game crashes. So that's nice they did that. I didn't have any problem with 60 FPS. I don't know if any of you did, but hopefully if you did, now it's fixed and you're all happy. So that's going to conclude the Notes Patch 1.0a. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys learned something. We're going to be doing these patch notes review discussion after every patch note. So please don't forget to subscribe. Check back in here and be ready for them uploads that keep happening, ladies and gentlemen. On that note, we'll see you soon. Peace.